This is the 21st Conference of the Parties on Climate Change. That basically means we have been discussing this issue for 21 years, and yet we don't have a solution. We may be pretty close to a solution in the sense that for the first time, countries are volunteering themselves what they will do to make sure that we are not going into a disaster. With all the declarations that have been made, and African countries have been at the forefront of declaring commitments, despite climate justice not being in their favor, we can be reassured that a lot is going to happen. But is it enough? We are pretty convinced by the statements that have been made, by all the commitments that have been discussed, by the level of negotiations that are taking place, that it will not be enough. And it will not be enough because the consequences are already with us. For instance, in Africa, we are suffering from rising seas. We are already suffering from floods, droughts, and many consequences of climate change. In fact, Africa is posted to be the continent suffering the most, despite the fact that it is emitting the least. And this is not just a problem for Africa. It's a problem for the world. We are 1 billion right now. We are going to be 2 by 2050. There is no way we are going to have standards of living that are accommodating so many people entering the job market, our cities that are going to grow like never before in the history of humanity, without being able to industrialize. And if we are going to industrialize, people may say you are going to pollute and you are going to contribute to emissions. So we are going to become a problem? No. You can industrialize differently. In fact, Africa is poised to be the first continent that is going to be able to industrialize through empowering renewable energy potential. Our energy potential on renewables is the best in the world, which basically gives us a ticket for green industrialization, a ticket that will allow Africa to do it differently from all the others before. We are not going to retrofit because we don't have anything to retrofit. We are going to do it from scratch differently if we have the right options. That's why our declarations, as ambitious as they are, may not be enough. We need the political determination that is going to make this change possible, that will poise Africa to be the different continent, the one that respects the climate, the one that will not just suffer from climate injustice, but the one that is going to be showing the way, not as a residual receiver of funds that others may give, but as part of the solution for the future of humanity.